Original versus definitive. Which version is better when completing? Are you going to San Fierro? In this mission you meet the truth at his farm and give him a suitcase full of cash. You hear a chopper and Mr. T gives you a flamethrower. You torch many fields of some completely normal grass. You take down the chopper following you, and finally you drive to San Fierro. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, played on PC. My name is BadInfos, leave a like and subscribe for more comparison videos. Now let's see how Are You Going to San Fierro compares between both versions. Alright, the first thing you'll notice is that the license plate in the original does not exist. It's just blank. In the definitive, however, we actually have some letters on it. In the original we don't have lights in the barn, and it makes me wonder how it's so bright since the only openings are the random holes in the walls, the two gaping holes on the roof, and of course, the open gate. I don't think it should be this bright in here, but what do I know? The definitive remedied this problem by adding some lights and keeping the light level. They also cover the holes on the roof. This is a nice change. The rest of the cutscene is the same, but how is the mission? Well, I am very happy to say that in both versions you get a 5-minute and 30-second timer to torch the fields, so no nerfs this time. When you try to burn some grass, you'll see some nice big black smoke come out of it and eventually they'll burn. This is a nice indication for when something has actually been touched by fire. In the definitive the fire is not as big and you may sometimes miss it and not see if the fire has touched certain wheat clumps. The fire itself looks much better in the definitive, but of course this goes for pretty much any texture in the game, of course apart from the characters. And also in the original, when the glass is broken, it has an animation. For some reason the animation is gone from the definitive, and when broken it just disappears. The helicopter itself has a spotlight and you can clearly see that it's focused on the mothership since it's following it. In the definitive there's no spotlight, just a couple lights underneath. A nice added feature to the definitive is how you can zoom in with a rocket launcher. You cannot do this in the original. As for the drive, it's the same in both versions, so nothing to comment on, but how is the speedrun? In the speedrun, instead of using a flamethrower, you could just place a few satchels down and explode them. This saves a lot of time since explosions are a great substitute to fire. The definitive works the same way. As for which version is better, honestly both are fine. There's no gameplay changes, the mission works the same way, and we have only visual improvements in the definitive. What do you guys think? Agree or disagree? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, Richard Ford, Extreme, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, Max Rich, House the Chowder, LMP Racing, Julie Ford, Case Knights and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.